From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
About to get started here, Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. And
That's
we're
off the
off
corner.
and rolling in Toronto.
First pitch, 7:07.
That one fouled off.
Let's go, Patrick.
The 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
Quick toss to first.
Say!
Not gonna dive.
Oh.
Close, but called a ball. And the count now 2-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Just getting started here in Toronto.
Oh.
That one fouled off. 2-2. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, first baseman, Christian Walker.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's Christian Walker.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one almost got him. And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Way inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two now. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, They practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Run around the move. Ripped to short. Jimenez throw to first. And the first run of the game comes across.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
To third, Okamoto. And that is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Astros 1 and the Blue Jays coming up. Back here at Rogers Center, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Kai-Wei Teng. What do we have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. That just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and that's ball 3. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3. Got him with the sweeper.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Huh.
Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate, barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
The 1-0.
Oh,
Fastball is outside. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
To the right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Astros, Joey Loperfido.
Ball.
Corbin, a 6'4" lefty, 36 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009.
Ball. Inside. Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto. You can do it.
The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7th, right fielder Cam Smith.
Nope.
Nasty
That's away.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
The 1-2. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 8th, second baseman Raynel Delgado.
And next to hit for Houston, Raynel Delgado. A switch hitter batting right.
Ball one.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Smith, the base runner at first with one out.
Let's go, Patrick.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Up the middle, Schneider flips to second. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 1 and the Jays nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Brandon Valenzuela. That's outside. Ball 1. On the ground. What a stop. From his knees, the throw. Oh, the throw is over his head.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
That clips the corner. And he'll one. Swings through the sweeper.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
2-2. There's a line drive to left field. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Fouled off. He was late. And a 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. Throw into third. That was close. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Chop to first. Oh, he brings it down. Nice play. The feed for one. Save at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head on down to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Come on, Patrick.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
Ball.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 2 down.
Up next
And
for
here's
the
a look at how
Astros,
he's
left
using his
fielder
pitches in this
Jordan
one.
Alvarez.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Single to right in his first trip.
Ball. Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on.
Up.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next for the Astros, first
Maybe a little
baseman,
out front of the
Christian
pitch
Walker.
right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's a ball.
On the inside corner for a strike. Now
Ball
one
3.
missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Isaac Paredes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything
next
came
for the
together
Astros,
perfectly for him
third
right there.
baseman,
Couldn't get any air under it, but he
Paredes.
smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Two on, 2 outs. Man, that got him square in the mask. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit by
Up
pitch.
next
First
for
base.
the Astros, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
First
Ball,
pitch
outside.
misses. And
That's
another
the ball.
ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here's a 2-0. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In there, got him, looking for the K. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Whoa.
Fouled off left side. The 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. Tied up here in the early going. That's in there. 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Now he breaks his bat. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, George Springer.
One out man at first. And the batter is George Springer. Led off the game with a strikeout. Quick move to first. And he's back safely.
Oh.
The 1-0.
Oh.
Nice grab. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Back now in
Leading off
Toronto.
for the
And
Astros,
stepping in for the
center fielder,
Astros, Joey Loperfido. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-2 now.
No.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Breaking ball misses down and away. Oh, that hit him. Gathers and throws, but it's not in time. And I'm sure they'll go and check on the left-hander now. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
That's in for a strike. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball 2.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Delgado, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one in the air, right field. Lucas coming on, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Christian Vasquez.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was late. Bounce towards the hole at short. Fires over to Guerrero, and that'll do it. One left for Houston. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He was all over that one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Oh.
Man at second. That one misses. And that's ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Go-ahead run on base. Brandon Valenzuela digs in now. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt. And the runner holds. And foul ball. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch misses. Ball 2. That's down and in.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 on, 1 out. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Next pitch is outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Ground ball up the middle. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Next to hit, Dalton Varsho.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Second and third, 2 down. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. On the ground to the left. To first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
ground ball right side. Schneider over to first, and the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Walker tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Out to center. Varsho on the move. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Davis Schneider.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
In there at the knees for a strike. In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece and stays alive. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Alvarez settles under it, makes the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Miles Straw.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kai-Wei Ting out of the game, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for Houston,
Nate Pearson on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Go ahead run on base. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Now a quick throw to first. And he dives back in safely. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
In the air to left center. Loperfido has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game. So let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Mason Fluharty will take over here.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Foul ball there. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That's in for a strike.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Oh, 1 down.
Ball, hot. Nope, that's off the plate.
The Astros with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
The pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Next to hit, Joey Loperfido. This one in the air. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Nope, that's inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Raynel Delgado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 gone, the possible go-ahead run at first. In there at the knees, and the count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
Right through there for a strike. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. King also throwing. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Towards first, Walker takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air, right field. Smith takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nate Pearson done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for Houston.
So a new pitcher
number
out of the
65,
bullpen for the Astros, Angel De Los Santos.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Valenzuela. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching
on the mound now, Tommy Nance. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for Houston, second baseman Raynel Delgado.
That's out the corner.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Nance sets, fires.
That's
And
the ball.
that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
On the corner for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Braden Fisher getting loose out there. Rogers also getting ready. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Got him swinging for the K. Well done behind the dish.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 3. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Quick move to first,
Oh,
and
he
he's
got
back
it.
in there. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. And that is that. So the Astros lead 1, still tied 1-1. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
That's a ball. Hey!
Here's a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Whoa.
The 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. This one in the air. Pena. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Davis.
Here's the second baseman,
Schneider.
Davis Schneider. 1 for 2. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back now in
Leading
Toronto,
off for the
and
Astros,
stepping in for the
first baseman,
Astros, Christian Walker. Outside low, ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And the 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The 1-0. And fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Go ahead run on base. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. Can't reach this one. It gets down. Around third. They lead it in the 8th.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Outside low, ball 1. And it's second. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Braden Fisher, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Rogers getting loose as well. 1-1 now. And that one gets past the catcher. Altuve up to third on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Reaching for it and brings it in. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tommy Nance won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Braden Fisher.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So next up for Houston, Cam Smith.
Oh.
Two down, nobody on. Center field. Varsho settles under this one, and that'll do it. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching for Houston.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brian Abreu.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Leading off for Toronto, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone! A solo shot. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And this game is tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Here's George Springer. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. One away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
swing and a high fly ball left field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Brian Abreu departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Houston,
left-hander out of the
number
bullpen,
74,
Brian King.
King.
This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying, going, gone. Vladdy blasts one out the opposite way. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Nope, that's off the plate.
The 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 9th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 4-3. Last chance coming up here for the Astros. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball is outside. Right through there for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. The 2-2. Good eye in that spot. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. Payoff pitch.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Now quick throw to first. And he's back in easily.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. That's a slider for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. I'll tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Inside, ball one. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. This ball's chopped on the ground. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Up next for the Astros.
Well, we're going to see throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Swings over the top of that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. It's 4-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. The Astros with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Tied at 4. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's one.
Got him.
To Guerrero, and they turn 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. And another ball. To the left side, but it is well fouled. Here's a 2-1. That clips a corner. Walker wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. That's a strike. Swing, and he popped it up. And that's the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now tied 4-4. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Going one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. A.J. Blueball, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Hader getting cranked up as well. Four in the ninth. Outside.
That's away.
2 balls, no strikes. And the sweeper catches the plate. Check swing, and he went. And the count now even up. Dives, but it's off his glove. The flip, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
That's in there. That's strike 1. And that's a strike. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Out to short, Pena. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Davis Schneider.
Now here is Davis Schneider. That one's in there. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And there's a foul ball.
Oh.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still all square at 4 apiece.
Now pitching.
The new pitcher in the game, Tyler Rogers.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
That's the ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
tied at 4. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
That one outside. Ball 1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Joey Loperfido waiting to hit for Houston. Man at second. And ball 4 to a board.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 on, 1 out. Close one doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
The Astros with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. The Astros with the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. And now it's even up.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the air, right field. Going back. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Rogers is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Number 62 takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Raynel Delgado, the next to hit. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in. And here in extra innings. Late with the swing there. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Flares it into the outfield. And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Line drive, base hit. Loperfido headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
First and second, 2 outs. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two on, 2 outs.
Oh.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Astros 7, the Jays 4.
Now pitching for Houston.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Josh Hader.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's already homered here in this one. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Hader. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Got him swinging. 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Miles Straw.
He was late there. Strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Astros trying to close out a 3-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Springer up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
Ball two.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Hey!
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls one off. 2-2. Hader is just 1 strike away. Two on the way. That's inside.
That's a ball.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And a payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air to left center. Alvarez on his way over. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.